What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of CineAmigos. I'm your co-host, Eddie Wiss.
Juan and Pablo.
We have a news-filled episode for you guys, so sit back, relax, and Viva Mexico, cabrones. Alright, during this recording, we are gonna watch the video game. So
Yeah, but just because this episode drops after the fact,
yep.
we won.
Yeah.
This will age poorly if we
If
didn't.
we lose.
Yeah. But we're not, so we won. Officially, we won.
Right. So, again, let's get into news. If we are yelled during this recording, we're sorry because we're also watching the Brazil-Norway game. So if Norway scores, we will cheer and do the row.
And again, this might age poorly, but Norway won. That's what's up.
Okay. Starting with our first article, we have box office news. Minions and Monsters just released this past week. It has neared 100 million overseas, and Toy Story 5 is still climbing with 764 million globally.
So,
Two animated
we
movies.
were kind of talking about this earlier, right? Because you saw that domestically it was 64 million?
I think, somewhere like around 60, 64. Yeah.
Yeah, for the 5-day weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But we see that it's doing really well
On the global scale.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, which is 159. I mean, animation's taking over the past few years. They've been pretty much the only films to make it to that $1 billion mark. With
I mean, if it's
Moana 2.
yeah, it's an animated. When it comes to also sequels, mostly because they're more anticipated, they've been doing pretty well. And for our viewers, for Toy Story 5 wise, it's been climbing. We're gonna have a review of that up pretty soon as well. So
Yep.
check it out.
And I think it's well deserved for Toy Story. I believe they'll make it to the $1 billion mark easily.
Yeah.
And we'll get Toy Story 6 after that.
I think we'll be nearing it. That's what I'm guessing. I don't think we'll break it unless overseas keeps carrying.
Yeah.
For
do have
Toy
the-
Story?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were still talking about Minions.
Okay.
Oh no, Toy
Well,
Story
it's-
hands down,
yeah.
hands down.
And for
Yeah.
Minions, you think of it...
I think if overseas keeps carrying it, it can get there easy because overseas is one of the more important box offices in terms of like a success of a movie.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And since talking about, you said Toy Story 6, they are talking about trying to end Bonnie's story with that, like that trilogy. So we're gonna have to be looking out for that in the future.
Yes.
All right.
But if you've liked all the Toy Stories, for sure go watch this one. This one's we'll talk about it later, but to me I feel like it's better than way
Yeah.
better than 4.
And in quick, more box office news, Obsession has passed over 400 million. We just
Oh,
wanted to mention that.
Yeah, and it's cracked the top 10 in what's it called? The horror movie box office wise.
All right. Yeah. So good job. I love like the independent scene getting traction for sure. Just shows how people can be creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how the film industry can say screw your opinion, Pablo.
Wow.
Not
No, I'm
every-
kidding, but
No, I know you're joking.
Like, whoa.
So we can move on to the
Yeah.
next one, right?
So, Moana 3 is in works at Disney, according to Dwayne Johnson. The man's ego is bigger than his head.
And I mean, Moana 2 cracked the $1 billion. So I heard it wasn't that great, but a lot of kids went to watch it, loved it. Not as many memorable songs as the first one,
Yeah, for sure.
but I mean, if it keeps making money, they're gonna keep making them.
yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, like I said, it's all, the thing about this is like Dwayne Johnson apparently has this like grasp on that on that franchise. We got like the live action coming out this year was like that's a little too quick.
Yeah. And if it's as good as the animated Moana, I think it'll crack the billion.
The problem is that like because I think they're not gonna shift from like lesser titles to like only the stuff that get guarantee views, like Lilo and Stitch, which I hated the live action.
Which one?
Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This one's gonna do well because people want to go see Moana again.
Yeah.
And I think they're just gonna keep milking like the popular titles. We'll get a live action Frozen. We'll get
Yeah.
Yeah.
what they know
Which
kids
I
are gonna
mean,
go
if
watch
it
anyways.
if it keeps making money and that's what keeps them alive in the movie industry, obviously they're gonna keep doing
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But they also do a lot of originals too. We see that they're taking out Hex soon. We see
Gato.
Gato.
But that's
I like that.
that's Pixar though. But Pixar
Well,
generally
it's
sticks more
Disney
original.
Pixar, yeah.
Disney, right?
Yeah.
But we still see that originality too,
Mhm.
right? So
Originality, but it comes with also like the same format of like
yeah,
what like the basic format of what Disney is, like coming of age story and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's still some, again, we're like not bashing on them with like there's only so much you can do with originality nowadays, but it's still pretty.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's still pretty what?
It's still pretty good, like trying to make sure we have original content
Yeah,
when it comes
yeah,
to
for
movies.
sure.
All right, so on to the news.
Yep. Our second main topic for today.
All right, early on Wednesday we told you that about well, you've been told about Sony declaring they'd stop making physical discs for PlayStation games beginning in 2028. They have fully embraced the digital media revolution. The problem here is 551 movies gone from libraries beginning September 1st. How do you guys feel about that?
And that's because of Studio Canal's deal with Sony. They did not agree to a new deal. So
But
to me, I think these people have already bought this. You need to let them keep the titles that they already bought because they freaking bought it, dude. It's their movie, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean that Studio Canal needs to make a deal with Sony to stay there? No, it doesn't mean that. But you're pretty much, I feel like it's stealing from the consumer, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the movie that they bought, which is that on that side it's terrible. And then discs. I mean, I buy most of my games digitally nowadays, anyways. And discs tend to scratch, tend to, you know.
I mean,
they do, but here's the thing, and this is as a gamer, I get it. You don't own a game if it's not physical. Like realistically, you are making a contract with the game industry, whether it be like Xbox, PlayStation.
Yeah.
So to me, it's disheartening that like we're at a time where like everything just shifted out of physical. You know, like we're relying on these companies to stay strong. They go under, then that's the same thing with your library. You know.
Yeah. It's also like when it comes to like being physical and with against the digital, there's like also a thing about how, let's just say there's a kid who can't afford this game right now, and there's your friend who has the disc. You want to lend it to them because like trouble times kind of thing. No, you can't afford that game.
Game share.
Game shares, like that's like how it should be sometimes.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember
Well,
the digital. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys remember the digital codes you'd get for movies when you buy physical. So you
Yeah.
could own it both digital and physical.
Oh, okay.
Like that, I like that concept because it lets you have it digital like you like, and you still own a piece. You know it's your movie in case something happens. The only problem with that is that when I think it was called Movies Anywhere went down, you were at risk of losing all that digital library. I think Voodoo absorbed all of it. For example, I managed to transfer my digital movies over there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
But had they not been able to, like, then You know, all
you would
that,
have lost
all those
your-
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
And as for gaming, you have game share, for example, with PlayStation 5 or PlayStation or any of the PlayStation consoles.
Yeah.
So, uh, I game shared Lego Batman with my old roommate. We you're able to share those games, but most of these games are licensed to these companies and will always be licensed to these companies.
Hmm.
It'll be way too hard for the Sony video game industry to go down. The Xbox One is doing so bad because Sony is doing so good. So that one's for people who have Xbox, that one's a little more scarier
Yeah.
Yeah.
than the PlayStation, right? All right, we
I
can.
mean, yeah. Hopefully, because PlayStation has been getting a lot of backlash after this, so
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
Well, maybe they redact on doing this, but
But this is why I play PC. Everything's downloaded and can't get removed.
All right, moving on to our next topic. Pablo, you want to get this one?
sure. So Jacob Elordi or Callum Turner should not be James Bond, says the ex-007 casting director. We know so much about them, and the actors should be out of the blue. I I don't think we need to read anything about it.
It's there for the audience.
Yeah, but to me this is dumb. I think you choose the best actor for the role, whether they're known or not.
Hmm.
I love James Bond, especially the Daniel Craig Bond. That's our generation Bond, right?
Hmm.
Um, Now them going trying to go younger in age, I think is a really good. Um, it's really good to do that, especially since we know that it's someone that will be there for at least 20 to 25 years, right? Because
Yeah.
when Daniel Craig was casted, he was like 45, 50.
Hmm.
But if that's one of the actors that's casted, I'm good with it. Elordi's a great actor, Callum Turner's a great actor, so why not?
Yeah. I mean, it's also a former casting director,
Yeah.
so he has no say in this
Yeah.
anyway. I mean, but for sure, it's like, whoever fits the role the best should be casted, and I think it'll be
And
great.
then one of the best directors in the industry right now is the one who's gonna direct those movies. So I think those movies are as good as your directors, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for new faces. I think it needs to be a repeated pattern until we restructure the way we cast in general. Like, what, you need a following on social media, otherwise you can't get cast in certain movies.
Yeah.
Like, I do believe that the right person for the role should be the priority.
Yeah.
But if this incentivizes looking elsewhere to find that, I'm all for it.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm good with it being an unknown
Yeah.
as long as he is the correct
Yeah,
person
yeah,
to
casting
cast,
because
right?
of the right choice, not just for
Yeah.
the sake of it being different.
Yes.
We'll
exactly.
put butts in seats, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's James Bond, so it'll put butts in seats whether it's a known person or an unknown. Especially when it comes to the director, it's Denis Villeneuve. He's done the Dune movies. He's done Blade Runner 2099, I think it is, right?
Yes.
89?
99.
Yeah. So
Spider-Man.
um,
2099.
he's a great one of the best directors of our generation. So
Yeah.
All right, on to the next one.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of more casting, Marvel Studios is reportedly interested in Sabrina Carpenter for an MCU role. Nothing a lot to talk about. It's just pretty interesting.
The source is Daniel RPK. He gets half of the things right, half of the things wrong.
Yeah.
But what I've heard is that they want to cast her as Dazzler.
Hmm.
That's
No
a-
idea what that is. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's a singing X-Men character. People are saying Emma Frost is like,
Mhm.
it's like people. Just because she's blonde doesn't mean she has to not every blonde person can play Emma Frost.
Yeah, exactly. And Dazzler, there was mentions that for the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, it was gonna be Taylor Swift. I am so glad it wasn't.
Yeah.
But oh, now I'm gonna get hate from the Swiftie.
Okay.
but no, I mean, if she's the correct person for the role, like I said before,
I mean,
go right ahead.
who else would you guys think she could play?
Dazzler,
MCU.
Emma Frost,
She's too short for Emma Frost.
Rogue.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Marvel Rivals fans, no, we need a very specific casting at this point.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, I can't. I don't even want to say the words, but you know, she gotta be like a.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's like we
I
didn't
thought
have
you
a
meant-
specific person. It's just like some has to be
Yeah.
like tall, blonde, muscle mommy.
That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
avoid saying.
Just say it, man. Tall, blonde, muscle mommy, man.
I wasn't trying to alert the. I wasn't trying to turn on the Lagoon alert.
So I could put Rhea Ripley in a blonde wig and I'm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. But again, who do you think she could play?
Rogue.
No.
I don't think so.
If it's X-Men,
Jubilee?
Jubilee's
No, well,
dark hair.
She's Asian, right?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, okay, now you're straighting off. even more.
Because I'm trying to remember the names, but I can't remember like their
You say
actual
Storm.
Or would
character.
you?
If the next thing you say is Storm, I'm gonna punch you in the face. That's all I'm saying.
It's gonna be
Like,
Storm.
You're
You
getting
heard it first.
What's her name?
Race
The
swap.
shape shifting one.
Mystique?
Mystique. Maybe a Mystique. I mean Jennifer Lawrence.
I mean, she has
look-
she
kinda
has
looks
acting
like her.
capability, so she
Yeah.
could do it.
And then Jennifer Lawrence kind of
Mm-hmm.
looks like her, so I don't know. Maybe you'll play on that, but
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in the X-Men repertoire, there's too many like choices
Yeah.
to choose from, not just the popular ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. definitely.
Yeah, like they could get cast as someone we can't think about right now. So
Yeah.
All right, on to trailers.
trailer talk. First trailer we saw, The Greatest, which is a Muhammad Ali biopic, which is executive produced by
Michael B. Jordan.
yes. So this movie will be coming out on Amazon Prime. So we're looking out for that. Which was it? November 4th.
November 4th.
Yeah. So, but I mean,
I'm gonna watch it. I love. I'm super into TV shows as the moment, so I'm
It's gonna be
excited.
like a
miniseries.
mini series.
Yeah,
right?
a biopic series.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because if it was a movie and it wasn't in theaters, it's kind of like, do you believe in your project at this point, right?
yeah.
A lot of movies that go straight to streaming, sometimes it's because you don't believe in the project. Especially nowadays that Prime
I
loves,
agree sometimes, but I think it's sometimes movies do just get released on streaming instead of theaters because of they already have a movie slate
Yeah.
for release and they can't budget another one in there.
Yeah. I mean, like you wanna make sure it's out in the world so people
Yeah.
can watch, but like you said,
Like you don't want to
sometimes-
injure a different project of yours for the sake of just releasing another one in theaters, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, we kind of know the Muhammad Ali story, so I'm pretty excited for this.
Yeah, same. I thought it was funny that we had the little scene with him and the little kid because I was telling Eddie it reminded me of Mike Tyson with Hasbullah
Yeah, that was
or Hasbullah.
it doesn't show us much, I feel, but
But like he said, we know who he is,
yeah.
so
So
yeah, we just need to see a little bits and see a little of how he talks. and
Yeah.
honestly, I'm excited.
Yeah. Next trailer for Disney Plus, we got Star Wars Visions: The Ninth Jedi.
Finally, some anime news.
Yeah. So it's a animated Star Wars show, mostly anime style. Was made by like the company behind Ghost in the Shell. I saw in there.
And if you guys haven't seen it, Ghost in the Shell is
I like Ghost in the Shell. But looking at the trailer, honestly I did get a little bit of goosebumps when I was watching because of like the whole visuals of like the spaceship fights, the whole animated lightsabers. Bless you. Animated
Thank you.
lightsaber battles that we got snippets of. They look pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, the space shots looked amazing, and honestly, my favorite scene was like at the end with was it Black Saber or Dark Saber?
Yeah, the dark saber coming out.
Yeah, no, it looked really clean, so I'm excited for the lightsaber battles we're gonna get. ¿Qué pasó?
almost a goal.
It was
Oh, don't scare me! Don't scare me!
yeah. But
The
what?
the lightsaber,
Lost my train
the
of thought.
lightsabers, the
But yeah,
lightsaber.
my favorite part of the trailer was the end with the dark saber. I think that it looked clean, and the dark saber, the lightsaber fights are gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Pablo?
So for me, this isn't in my priority list just because I watched only like 2 3 episodes of the first season. I did not enjoy it as much as other people did. Um, but I mean, if we're gonna review it, I'll watch
Hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't.
And on to the trailer that all three of us can agree that we're actually
But
excited for.
sorry, it
Oh,
does
no.
look amazing. It does look amazing. I just wanted to mention that.
I mean, this movie looks amazing too. We
Yes.
got the trailer for Werewolf, directed by who was it?
Robert
Uh,
Egger, is it? Or is
Robert Eggers.
Robert
Okay,
So
Eggers.
Eggers.
he's the guy that's done the Witch,
Nosferatu.
The
Nosferatu,
bitch.
the Northman, and so he's pretty much a horror classic
Like a
horror person,
classic
you
horror.
know?
It looked amazing. You can tell you're gonna get goosebumps in the movie theater with the werewolf scene,
The transformation.
the transformation scene.
And then the
Willem
main
Dafoe.
character is Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's one. I love him as an actor.
I've loved him since like Bullet Train. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's been really
I
on the
loved
come
him
up.
since Kick-Ass.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I loved Kick-Ass, but I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I watched Bullet Train, after that point, I always knew who he was. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also visually great. It looks like it's going more of like the black and white.
Yeah.
Some shots were like pretty colored, so they're trying to go into the more of a lighting
That's
aspect of it.
a lot of Robert Eggers style,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He does the little switch,
Hmm.
like he does the dark and then colored, and then he switches it off a bit here and there. Um, I'm excited for it though.
Same. I love Willem
Yeah.
Dafoe, so when I saw him in there, I was like, "Yo,
Bro.
this movie's gonna cook."
Willem Dafoe is
Willem the
probably
goat.
one-
You mean
He's
shit?
probably one of the
William the
best
Goat.
actors.
Willem the
He's
goat.
probably one of the best actors right now without an Academy Award.
Yeah.
He should definitely have an Oscar in his mantle.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I love monster movies. Like I told you guys before, like next to zombie movies, werewolf movies are always I'm excited for. All right. And moving on to our last topic for today, our main topic. Superman's Mr. Terrific spin-off series is officially happening. So, let's get a little here. No, let's see. According to reports, Alan Hyber will be writing the pilot for the Mr. Terrific series, which will be a solo outgoing for Eddie
Gathegi.
Gathegis, Erasmus,
Sybil.
irascible super genius who debuted in 2025's Superman. Ironberg is a longtime TV veteran, which credits on shows like The OC, Grey's Anatomy, and Sex and the City. He also has a passion for superheroes. He penned the screenplays for 2017's Wonder Woman and has stints writing Wonder Woman and Justice League comic books. So, yeah,
How do you guys feel about that?
I'm excited.
He was one of my favorite characters in the Superman movie.
On opinionally, he had like the best scene
Yeah.
with the whole fighting.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited. He was, like you said, it was one of the better characters of top 3 characters of the movie for me.
I mean, I'm personally low-key concerned only because of the credits to like Wonder Woman and the Sandman. Like I liked the Sandman at first, but like
I mean, 2017's Wonder Woman was like one of the better DCU
Yeah.
movies.
yeah, but they're just both that like I can summarize the same way. If you ask me about Wonder Woman, and about Sandman, I liked it at first.
Hmm.
That went down.
Well,
Hopefully he didn't have any credits
but-
for like the second movie, but
No.
yeah.
Well, I think it would have been put up there.
Yeah.
If he had credits for the second movie, but what credits did he have for the Sandman? Could it have been the start of the Sandman, and then they took, like
Oh, executive producer and writer means that he had involvement throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, if you executive produce, you don't have much input in it. You just get that title because you're already
Oh yeah, no. I mean the combination of it probably it implies that he was there through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the OC was amazing. Grey's Anatomy is the longest running TV show in history. And then Sex and the City, every person who's watched it loves it. So
Mhm.
I mean,
Mr. Terrific, I'm excited for it though.
Yeah.
I do like the character, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it.
and I think it's the great choice to make it a series and not a TV and not a movie,
Mhm.
because I feel like he is not as well as a known character yet to make it a movie.
Yeah,
Mhm. My only concern about this is like I feel like they're going like this is just like spitballing, comparing it to Marvel. They're going more into like Phase 4 era Marvel than they should be going more Phase 1 era Marvel, which is like slowly building it up the universe, and they already have like TV shows going on that's like way going forward trying to build up a universe.
So the reason they've been doing TV shows is mostly because those productions are less expensive.
I mean, I get that it's for money, but like if you're trying to build a universe, you can't like be pushing like side characters already. I mean, I've been hearing complaints like people want the big three to be introduced to set up the Justice League, which is we still don't have a Batman, we still don't have a Wonder Woman.
And let's be fucking real. 2027, when we get
Man of
Man of
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we're gonna get those two for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I'm ex- I'm excited for that, but like there has to be like focusing on a project
Yeah.
instead of like trying to do side projects right here. It's just my
man,
opinion.
I just want Blue Beetle to come back. That's all. That's all I ask.
Give me my Mexican man.
Yeah, give me my Mexican.
I just, like I mentioned
Hmm?
during the Supergirl
Hmm?
Supergirl girl episode. Oh,
Mm.
when I mentioned during the what I mentioned during the Supergirl episode that we had, right? I just want uh James Gunn to focus on the producing side, so there's no messing up like in Supergirl, right? Um, now I'm hearing he might end up directing the Batman Brave and the Bold. Fuck that shit. You need to work on what your job is.
Yeah,
You're not a director anymore. You can't be doing.
you're ahead
You
of a
can't.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be doing the director's job, and then you having done all the movies of the universe. Then when the fuck do we get the differences?
Yeah.
Like he said, right? And now that would be more concerning if he just keeps saying that he'll direct every movie, right?
Yeah.
Now I would get your concern.
Yeah.
I just miss the old DC, man. I miss separated projects that were not connected. Like I could enjoy the parts of DC I wanted without needing the cohesiveness, and I get that what they're trying to go for.
Yeah.
But low-key, it makes it a little. When there's some concerns with it, there's concerns for everything.
I mean, it's
Instead of just being concerned for one project and leaving it separate, you know?
yeah, like you said was like the whole James Gunn. Like I would have every character have their own style. That's what I want. James Gunn needs to focus on being there, trying to say, okay, we need to make sure we have this lined up for this next movie, kind of thing. I don't.
And so far each character has had its own style. When we go to Creature Commandos, it's very different from Superman. When we go from Superman to Peacemaker, it's very different. When we go from Peacemaker to it is very different.
I know, but you're kind of counterintuitive with that because it's still James Gunn.
But
Like he can change the style of it, but it's still
Yes.
James Gunn.
I don't think I will disagree with you. I don't think that the actual like in terms of like how something's shot or the how a story's presented, it does not feel that different from show to show right now, or from project to project. Like I think the most different we got was, mm, I say maybe Creature Commandos, but that was legit just Suicide Squad in a way. So it wasn't exactly like something too new to what he had done. That was literally the back to the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, we still need to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean,
Green Lantern's gonna-
Clayface and Lanterns will be the deciding factor of can he actually change it up for us, and I think Clayface will deliver that. Lanterns, I hope, can give us that.
Okay.
All right.
With that being said, though,
Yep.
lick it up.
Comment, share.
Subscribe to our channels and follow us on our socials.
We got a Spider Noir
In the works.
in the works and
Toy Story 5.
Story 5. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll see you on the next one.
Later.